Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, with absolutely nothing clever to say, to bring in another episode of XCOM, The Long War. And yeah, I'm spent, tapped out, dry, squeezed of my vital fluids like that moldy old sponge slowly rotting behind the faucet of your kitchen sink. Yeah, that's me. I got nothing. Which I suppose is sort of suitable because nothing really happened at all last episode anyway. I mean, Cowboy Upham saddled up his old Raven and brought home a qualifying ride on a medium UFO that was packed to the gills with aliens, but despite the fact that those aliens spent the entire encounter pouring out of the doors of that crashed ship like a bunch of floppy-shoed monsters out of a flaming clown car, there was still very little excitement. I mean, mostly it was just the team butchering alien after alien from the cover of Shadow Device after Shadow Device, which is pretty much par for the course now. So I suppose we'll just keep bringing home those pars and not winning tournaments, just like our hero Tiger Woods. Par after par, let's just get to scanning and get back to stamping out another boilerplate mission with all the excitement of a personal injury attorney filing a nuisance lawsuit over a slip and fall in a supermarket. Do you think personal injury attorneys are like really happy with the way their lives are going? Somebody slips and falls in a supermarket and they call like, I don't know, Brown, Bob's and Brown, and they're like, how much money can you get me because I fell down for being a klutz? And they're like, oh, we could probably get about a $50,000 settlement, of which you'll get 4. And the person on the other end of the phone is like, do it. Do you think the attorney goes to sleep at night and he's like, I feel good about what I do? I really gotta wonder. Also, I gotta wonder how much lady fluid is slopping up the inside of the research facility here, because I think that heavy floater might have been a last hurrah for Dr. Vahlen. That may have been the last interrogation she's gonna get to do and the last alien torture snuff she's ever gonna get to make. And I gotta say, the fluids are probably flowing quite freely. I mean, she's really gotta make it count. It's a last hurrah. Also, it's gotta be somewhat anticlimactic, because after she got to torture the Cumberbatch, I really feel that was probably the epitome of her XCOM life. It really was. We did get plasma research credit for interrogating that heavy floater, which, if I ever decide to waste 40 Illyrium, will be useful on these compact plasma weapons and save us less than a day. So, you know, fantastic. Research well spent, but I guess we should reward Dr. Vahlen. I mean, she's been doing a pretty good job. We gotta reward her with something, and torturing sentient beings to death is the one thing she's truly passionate about, so. Hey, Tomoe goes and got it done in a tube. Holy shit. Way to be, Gozen. That was like your 3rd time. I would say it's about time, because it's fucking about time. Who else needs to go in the hole, then? We got a huge log jam in the tube, which... Are you still here, Jenkins? I'm looking at the log jam, then I remembered. We still got Brianna Thunder Jenkins and old Corporal Sergeant Pepper, Admiral Pepper, General Pepper, I don't know, Corpsman Pepper, whatever the fuck her rank is here. We gotta get those guys into the tube. It looks like Virginia Big Bad Wolf is going to be going in the tube right now. And when I say the tube, I don't mean the psychic tube. I mean the Project Lazarus conversion tube. But you know what? Yeah, here's the thing. I'm spent. I'm not feeling it. So, you know what, Internet? I'm going to leave in your capable, and by capable I mean possibly criminally insane, hands. You guys are going to get to name these next 2 troopers. So we've got 2 female troopers, and I leave it to your discretion to decide who they should be to take the field of battle. The Thunder from Down Under and old Colonel Pepper there. Corporal Pepper, whatever the hell. You guys get to name those, but here's the rules. Here's the rules. Just drop whoever you want to pick, just drop the name down in the comment section. But there are stipulations for Project Lazarus, of course. It has to be someone who actually existed. So no fictional characters, nobody from a movie, book, someone who... It has to be someone who actually literally existed at some point in human history. It really, ideally, needs to be a name that people will recognize as well, so someone relatively famous. Of course, they both have to be female, since we're looking at female troopers. They also need to have both a first and a last name, so you can't give me somebody like Sappho or Cleopatra, because it won't work. XCOM won't let a trooper just have one name. And the only other stipulation is, of course, they have to be dead. They have to be finito, fin, adios, sayonara, taking a dirt nap, pushing up the daisies, paying the mortgage on the farm that they bought. Gotta be dead. So keep that in mind, and I leave it to you to name them. This terror ship. We can't really do anything about it. I mean, it's not like Maniac Barkhorn here or old Skeeter Visconti are really gonna get, yeah, just ignore it. So, aliens dealing exclusively in terror nowadays? Is that how that's gonna go, Alien? I mean, this is like your 3rd terror mission in 2 weeks. Granted, it is a new month, so we got that going. Or it's gonna fly away, because that makes sense. What the shit was that? Was that like... Isaac Newton failed, no one is surprised by that. Also, Isaac Newton is not going back in a tube. He was basically just a fucking seat filler, like a guy who just popped on a tuxedo and showed up at the Oscars. Atlas King, hell yeah, you sexy son of a bitch. Atlas King is making a real strong run at being our volunteer here. 38% chance to learn mind control, that is not fantastic. Still, he's putting on a run. Anyway, what was I talking about? Terror missions? Yeah, that's it. Unless it's a precursor to like an infiltration, but I can't imagine that's the case. The aliens haven't successfully harvested in 1 trillion years. There's no way they can have the resources available to do an infiltration mission. Just no. We got a small UFO. Rattler Kurosawa is probably our best bet. Or the Poacher. We could get a 13th kill for the Poacher. He's gonna get... You know what? Let's send the Poacher. Poacher York's about to get himself a Firestorm. Having an extra kill for a future Firestorm pilot seems useful, and I just don't trust Rattler Kurosawa to actually get the job done. With his 2 kills, I can't really say I like his chances. Alright, let's do this, Poacher. Also, I need you to not destroy this, so if you could use your overwhelming experience to fuck me big time, that would be fantastic. Fucking douche. Guys, you gotta stop blowing these up. We need... Alright, Skeeter, go get him! We need the Illyrium from these vessels, and we're having a problem getting intercepts. It seems like our pilots are real determined to destroy every single UFO, and while occasionally I don't mind the destruction because we've got a fatigue spiral going on, I still need the salvage here, guys. Delirium is the thing that's fucking cock-blocking our whole run here. You guys gotta get me uncock-blocked. You gotta be... There you go. See, Skeeter knows how it works. Skeeter knows how to be a proper wingman. He's not about to cock-block. Skeeter's like the Stephen Lynch song. Big Fat Friend, I think is the name of it. Skeeter, he's our non-discriminating friend. You know, you got your big fat friend there who's out to cock-block you. But our big fat friend has the non-discriminating friend. He'll take you anyway. Skeeter's never met a lady who said no. He's the greatest wingman of all time. Because no matter how heinous the best friend of your object of your desire, when you're going to the bar and be like, hey baby, let's get all the way down, and she's into it. She's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. And then her friend's like, we gotta work early tomorrow. Come on, let's just go. This guy's a jerk. And then you got it's old Skeeter, the wingman, who swoops in. He's like, oh no, baby, it's fine. Come on, we'll get us a can of bait. We're gonna head on down to the riverside, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of nitty gritty dirt band loving. We're gonna go fishing in the dark, mama. This is gonna happen. Yeah, that's Skeeter right there. He's the greatest wingman ever. What am I looking at? Also, where the fuck is my button? I hate it when the button... Alright, I hate it when the button is gone. Please, mod makers, if you're gonna fix one thing, fix the fucking button. That's what... So. Alright, we need a team. We got a small UFO. We can take what is tantamount to a just train wreck of a team, really. Nothing says train wreck to me like J. Robert Oppenheimer, but honestly, I think J. Robert may be even overcommitting on this one. Do we have like a really low rank officer? What about Jules Verne? Yeah, we got Custer. Actually, Custer would level, too. You know, yeah, let's do that. What's our engagement zone look like? Settlement. All right, well, this is going to be the farm. I mean, this is the old stomping grounds for General George Custer. He's fucked up on this map more times than anyone else in the project. All right, Custer. Seraphim armor. We should probably go double snipers. Yeah, I think I will do that. And I'm gonna... Not only am I going to take 2 snipers, I'm going to take 2 kind of crappy ones as well. Custer's got crappies. I mean, he's got that shit in spades. That's, yeah, it's like water to a duck. Custer and Shitty go back to back. They go hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Custer's already busy. Marconi, you know, Marconi has actually been surprisingly useful. Alternatively, we could take Andrew fucking Jackson, who might be able to get a level out of it. I don't know whether it's worthwhile to give Andrew fucking Jackson another level or get Marconi closer to being useful. I think we're better off to take Marconi and try and get him closer to being actually useful. Kestrel armor from Mad Mark then, a little bit of Gauss rifle. Scope, and an alloy bipod. That's Team Sniper, locked and loaded. Now we just need basically one of everything else. Jane Sporty Austin is capped. I'd like to get her in the tube. We want to try and avoid her. Shock Attack Zulu. Shock Attack is also... Do we have a gunner who's not capped? Like, can we do a double-double with a gunner here? Horatio finally made max rank. Is the answer, it's just like Julia Child is it? But she's real shitty. We can't take Julia Child. She can't even shoot. All right, well, she can't shoot twice. We can't take her. All right, Hornblower. I guess it's time to hoist the sails and sail forth onto an adventure in which you will probably lose another fucking limb every time you ever set sail. I wonder if it to be like at the start of every voyage Horatio Nelson ever went on, if he just like sat down and thought, you know, I wonder what's gonna not come back this time. He'd be like, last time it was an eye, then it was an arm, then it was a leg. If I go out this time, what's it gonna be? I'm kind of running out of chunks. I mean, at some point that thought had to cross his mind, right? He'd be like, you know what? I'm getting low on parts. I can't, you know, we should probably not take Ava. We do need a psychically active scout, but if we have somebody who's lower rank, maybe we got to get Sherman in the tube at some point. I would like to take Sherman, but again, the whole not psychically active thing is a very significant problem. I hate you, Annette, and you need to go in the tube too. Nope, Ava Perón is still sort of the compromise candidate. All right, Ava. Let's get you kitted up here. Aegis armor, no, Titan armor for Ava Perón. I don't think we're going to go with a shotgun for Ava. We'll just give her a plasma carbine. That'll be fine. Neuroregulator, because, yeah. I'd say cognitive enhancer, but she's going to level with this regardless. We don't actually need to worry about the regular EXP. She's got that shit covered. I don't know why my accent drifted to Australian there for a moment. Ava Perón is actually not Australian. A little bit of chameleon suit, and Shadow Device, of course, is going to complete the banner. We need a medic. A psychically active medic. I really don't give a shit who this is. If we could do a double-double, that'd be ideal. Lister gets a single double in that he gets for psychic EXP, but no regular. Here we go. We got a whole cadre. Oh, we can take the king. Oh, Big Mama. The Big Mama actually would get a double-double, and Elvis is, yeah. Say what you want about the king. The king is a fucking contender for the old volunteer. The king is, I mean, he's on the list. Elvis, he may be getting a nod. Motion tracker, med kit, shadow device, of course, for the king. Nothing fancy, our standard medic loadout. So we need an engineer, and what else are we missing? Like an engineer and 2 assaults. I don't even know if I want to take 2 assaults on a small UFO. It may not be necessary. In fact, it's probably not necessary. A psychically active engineer, though, is going to be not debatable. That'll be our 3rd shadow device, and that has to happen. Do I have a psychically active engineer? Tomoe Gozen. Ooh, double-double action for Gozen. Oh, little princess. The little princess is growing up. Aegis armor for Gozen. I should have given her a plasma rifle here. Let's do that. You know what, Elvis? I'm gonna let you take out the big boy gun, King. Yeah, Mama. Elvis is the king. He deserves a kingly weapon. That's right, Mama. That's right. My Elvis impression gets steadily worse. The more I do it, the worse it gets. It's like playing professional football on a knee that doesn't have any cartilage left. I mean, I can still perform a little bit, but I still got a few touchdowns left in me. But every single time I go out there, it's just a little more wear and tear on something that's, you know, it's a little worsening a situation that's unfixable every time. A little bit worse. We got to have at least 1 assault trooper, and I would prefer them to be decent, if nothing else. So that takes Oishi Yoshio completely out of the running, because that man. That's a 12-car pileup on the interstate, 30 cars ahead of you while you're waiting to get to work. I mean, you woke up late, you overslept your alarm, you're already running behind, and then, you know, you get to that one intersection where there's always a problem, and bam, 12-car pileup, all lanes closed. That's Oishi Yoshio. Any firecracker. Oh, man, these guys all suck. All of them suck. You're all abominable. All of you. I would fire all of you if I could, but at some point I'm probably going to throw you into a wood chipper instead of firing you. So I guess I'll just send William Shakespeare. Or, yeah, let's send Abraham Lincoln instead. We'll grab old Honest Abe, slap some Titan armor on him, give him an alloy cannon. We'll give him some shredder ammo, some breaching ammo, and then also an arc thrower because not really any huge disadvantage to the arc thrower per se. That's fine. And then I could do another assault trooper, but I don't want it. Or alternatively, I could take one of our garbage water assault troopers, but again, I kind of don't want to. Let's see if there's somebody else who might be... You know what? I could take the super... I was going to say I could take the superhero, but I already gave away the big boy gun. That sucks. I shouldn't have given away the big boy gun. Do I have another trooper? You know, Elizabeth Tudor. There's a case to be made for taking you. Let's just... So we'll grab Gloriana. We're going to give her some Titan armor. I'm going to give her a Gauss carbine because that Titan armor going to do some not fantastic shit to her foot speed. And I don't really care about her gun. She's never going to fucking shoot it anyway. We could give Gloriana a shadow device. Oh, you know what? I should do that. I am going to do that, actually. You know what, Atlas King? Oh, I didn't send... Or Ava, don't cry Perone, rather. You're not going to go on the mission. I'm going to take Sherman on this one. And then we can just bring Gloriana along for EXP and shadow devising. So, yeah, let's do that. This way we can get old Shermanator out of the running for some more critical mission. Make items available very quickly. We can get the Shermanator out of the running for some kind of more critical mission. That way we'll have Ava Perone, who is... She's just better. Give you a plasma carbine. You have battle scanner, so let's give you a cognitive enhancer instead. A chameleon suit. And psychic EXP is completely irrelevant for you. So we could go with a motion tracker, but we could also go with an arc thrower. Let's do that. That's going to slow Sherman way, way down, but I mean, he's mostly just there to get shot at anyway. I think he'll be fine. Tudor, you're set. You have the shadow device, right? I mean, it's literally the only... No, see, I'm glad I looked, because you don't have the shadow device, and I'd be counting on you to have a shadow device, and I would have needed one, set up for one, you wouldn't have had one, and everybody would have been fucking dead. It's a good thing I checked, Tudor. Elizabeth Tudor right there, just, she's trying to LoJack. Trying to play like she know me. I see you there, trying to jack me, Goo Goo Gods. I see you.
Strike one.
Said,
prepare for landing.
Goo Goo Gods. Everybody for that Goo Goo Gods. Let's begin this assault. Operation Bloody Shield, which is in Wisconsin, India. Fantastic. Man, Wisconsin franchises are getting real popular. The Big Red Barn and Wisconsin Dairy franchise, it must be some kind of corporate farming sort of endeavor. It'd be like, okay, buy the Wisconsin Dairy Farm franchise. It'd be like, but I live in Pyongyang, China. It'd be like, it doesn't matter. The Wisconsin Dairy Farming franchise really works anywhere. What are the cows gonna eat? We supply our own fodder. I only have 12 acres of ground. It's fine. It'll just be 2 cows. It's a franchise. It's like when they put a Subway in the airport. It's not a full-size Subway, and they only sell 3 different styles of sandwiches. But still, technically, we'll sell you the license. I need a motion tracker. Been a few days since I played XCOM, so I'm feeling a little rusty. Alright, so there's a giant pod of aliens, like, right here. Do we want to encounter them, or would we rather set up and try and encounter them next turn? That's an interesting question. We could always just post... You know what? Screw it. Let's plan with the shadow device in mind. Let's plan around the shadow device. So we're going to go body pop these guys with Elvis. If they go take cover, which they're inevitably going to, we're going to have Elvis shatter all of that cover. Actually, he may not need to. So what can you see, King? You can see 3 sectoids. Alright, well, if that's all we can see, then you're kidding me. This won't reach? You suck. Well, it looks like the King is going to be the man dropping the shadow device, then. Marconi, get up here. Yeah. We're going to have Guglielmo, then. He's just going to drop back. Those Mechtoids did go on Overwatch, by the way, because Itchy Trigger Tentacle, which isn't at all broken or bullshit, I'd like to point out. Did trigger, so we got that working for us. Custer, same thing here. Let's get you high up in the sky. Back over here. I wasn't even paying attention to how many aliens are supposed to be on this mission. Like 15, so this would be fully half of them. You're going to steady your weapon. We could send Elizabeth Tudor forward to do effectively nothing. We should just run this Overwatch and get right up in their shit, actually. Now that I'm thinking about things, let's just do that. Sherman, just go full balls to the wall insane here. Let's just fucking run at the enemy. This is our new plan. We're just gonna run straight at the enemy. Just full tilt. Like a defunct poker website, we're going right at him. Tudor, how are you fast enough to get up there? Nope, you're gonna be running. Well, fine, go stand next to Atlas King.
Let's do this.
If he didn't draw Overwatch, you're not gonna either. You're where you're at, Lincoln. Well, let's Lincoln, yeah, get up here. And basically, yeah, everybody's just gonna run forward full tilt. So I'm gonna take like almost no shots at the enemy here. This is gonna This is gonna suck. Nelson, we'll get you up here.
On the move.
Everybody's in a nice tight pile. We're gonna drop a shadow device on it. The enemy won't be able to see shit. It's gonna be, this is brilliant. This is the greatest plan I've ever thought of. It's gonna work perfectly. It won't at all be just like that time Michael Jackson got murdered. Nope, not at all. Nobody's gonna inject themselves with an overdose of narcotic here and wind up after their nose falls off and dying of a stock heart. No overdoses on my watch, team. That's an odd choice for a mind meld, by the way. I would have assumed they would pick one of these mechtoids. Even with the mind shield, I think our mechtoids, we might still be able to one-shot them with Admiral Nelson. He's got the plasma dragon and the double tap here. That's gonna do a hell of a lot of damage with heat ammo, even to a mechtoid who's shielded. There's what we were expecting. That guy did not get the shield? Oh no, why are they standing there? There's clearly some kind of line of sight nonsense bullshit going on with that move. That's the only reason the AI would choose to pick that spot. They just went to the location where they're going to be the least visible to the enemy from the maximum amount of tiles. That's exactly what they've done. I guarantee neither of our snipers will have a shot at him. That's the AI. Oh no, surprisingly they do. Alright, well, that one's shielded, so we should probably shoot at the other one. Yeah, let's shoot at this guy. Alright, Marconi, take your 100% can't miss precision shot. 18 damage is a pretty damn good start. Let's see what Admiral Nelson can see. We would rather have Nelson shoot before he runs out of targets. Nelson can't see either one of them. That's a little bit of a drawback. So, lightning reflexes needs to be a thing. We're going to want a shadow device at the end of this turn, probably as well, unless everything is dead, which I don't think is likely to happen. So, let's send the Shermanator to here. Okay. He's going to pull all the Overwatch. There comes both of our mechtoid pals. Shermanator stays strong. They got some really good synchronization here. I wonder if these mechtoids have ever considered a potential future as a member of the U.S. synchronized swimming team. Because I gotta say,
on my way.
I think they could win. Their synchronization, they could do like synchronized doubles or something. Their synchronization is fucking top notch, man. We can hit all of these guys, right? Well, let's do that. This should mostly blow up a truck as much as anything else. Yeah, so that's some hellaciously solid damage from old Gloriana Tudor there. She killed, what, 2 sectoids and a mechtoid with that finishing shot. That's some damn fine work, man. Tomoe Gozen should, I mean, she's going to and should be jealous. Esther, I don't really need you shooting at that giant sectoid. That's worthless. Why don't you go ahead and shoot at the actual threat? 13 damage critical. Fantastic. We're getting some good output here. Sherman is probably going to be dropping our shadow device, although Tomoe Gozen could also do it. She could also throw another grenade. Let's hang on a second to see what we actually need. Nelson does not have a good shot. Lincoln can be within the shadow device range and also provide some pretty good... Actually, Lincoln can probably kill the mech. You can, right, Lincoln? Yeah, 90% twice, I think, is going to be... So 6 damage and a shred from the Linkster, and we're going to follow that up. Same. Yep. All right, mechtoid is down. Even in death, though, look, they're still synchronized right on top of each other. Head in crotch, head in... Aw. They died as they live. Faces in each other's crotches. Well, that's just romantic. I mean, call me crazy. Call me a foolish romantic. But when I see a thing like that, I just... I can't help but appreciate the love those sectoids have for each other. It's an enduring love. Even beyond death, they endure. Admiral Nelson taking the old Plasma Dragon out for its inaugural run. He did get a bit of a rough start there with that initial miss. Tomoe Gozen's just going to suppress this guy to death. And that should be it for Team Sectoid, I believe. Sherman, no need for Shadow Blast. I think we just drop you on Overwatch. Elvis, let's bring you up here on Overwatch just in case there's a Sectoid around that I'm lost count of. Could be one still over here somewhere, maybe? There is. Aha. This is why we Overwatched. Elvis? Fucked it up. Horatio Nelson's probably getting shot.
I'll get him next time.
I doubt that claim sincerely.
They're trying to pull back.
Are you the last man? Yeah.
Incoming over here.
Wow, open field miss. Clearly he's demoralized. Alright, Sherman. Do I want to capture a sectoid? The answer is no. I don't give a shit about a sectoid.
Heading to that location.
They're not even worth capturing, really. So let's just go ahead and take the shot. Yes, we flanked ourselves. Yes, a lot of these shots are going to be substandard. And yes, I really don't care.
Missed.
Elvis will go.
Headed there now.
No, Elvis has got this shit. Don't worry. Elvis, he's got a 15. Fine, Elvis, if that's going to be That's how you want to do it. Let's just make it easier for everyone who isn't an idiot. Okay, now he has no cover, so job done. Well, mission accomplished. Fantastic. Let's give Marconi the kill here. Mission accomplished. You should just... Fantastic work, everyone. Guys, even... This is what I love. This is what I love about these guys. Say what you want about my team. They're consistent. They're consistently ridiculous. Even when it's completely pointless and doesn't matter and it's just one sectoid in the open with no cover, they find a way to fuck up.
Ready to engage.
You gotta respect their dedication to their craft. I mean, say what you want. I mean, sure, they don't do a good job, but they're uncompromising. It's like a fucking terrible, terrible garage band that's just supremely dedicated to their horrible, horrible music.
Back online.
I mean, we're never gonna stop. We're never gonna stop making it. Nobody likes it, and people only really want us to stop, and we're never gonna stop. We don't care. We're gonna keep cranking out just god-awful nightmares over and over till the end of time.
I'm ready.
They're basically like Rage Against the Machine before Rage Against the Machine finally said, you know what, fuck it, let's stop trying. We've had enough. Really, we're not good. We should really consider calling it a day. Zach, buddy, I mean, I love you, and sure, your sort of post-hippie message,
Okay.
fight the power and whatnot, really does resonate with the youth of America. But at some point, Zach, we really just got to kind of pack it in and call it a day, pal. I'm picking on Rage Against the Machine. I actually sort of like Rage Against the Machine. Just giving an example of people who are making music way beyond the point where they should have also made music. I mean, you could have said, like, you could have gone with Weezer as well. People have the same thing. There was actually a Kickstarter at one point to $20 million to try and get Weezer to actually stop making music. And this is from someone who I actually quite like Weezer. I think I own all of their albums.
Already there.
Unabashedly. I'm unabashedly Weezer fan.
Heading for that
I'm
location.
not ashamed to admit it. I like them. I know most people think they're terrible and just wish they would go away, but I keep buying that shit. Which is why they keep making it too, by the way. I'm the problem, really. You can't blame Weezer. You gotta blame Perfidious Pete. I'm the guy. I'm enabling them.
I think I heard something.
We have not a great relationship. We're very codependent. We're codependent all over each other. They're like, we want to keep making music, and I'm like, and I want to keep letting you, and the rest of the world is, can't you see you're destroying each other? And we don't care.
Save that.
Guglielmo Marconi gonna climb another clock tower. Usually when a sniper climbs a clock tower, that is bad for society at large, but in this case I think we'll be okay. Let's have Custer take a max move just to sort of give him a little bit better potential line of sight angles. I don't really think Marconi or Custer here are gonna be contributing a lot, but should still be fine. Let's get the whole team in the old barn here.
Heading there now.
I want the whole team in the barn before we do anything. Also, I'd like everybody to get a shot to reload too. Plus, I'm clustering up nicely so that if any of the enemies have a grenade, they can really maximize their potential.
Aye, aye.
I'm guessing there are 2 pods left on this map, by the way. What sound was that? Is that ethereal sound? That was not ethereal sound, was it?
On the
I
move.
don't think that was ethereal sound. We know there are outsiders, because there are going to be outsiders on a small
On the
UFO.
move.
That's the most likely command pod. Although lately we have been seeing command pods other than the outsiders, so maybe I shouldn't assume anything. You know what you do when you make an assumption? You use the word assumption, and don't make an ass out of necessarily anyone, because assumptions are sort of the basis of science and formal logic. You have to start with some kind of assumption.
Headed there now.
You can't really say you're making an ass out of you and me. You can't say that. Assumptions are very necessary. Goes in, I guess we'll just bring everybody forward into full cover, and next turn we'll deploy some battle scanners and motion trackers, I suppose.
Aye, aye.
Marconi, let's just steady up. Lincoln, just kind of, I don't know, loiter, man. Just sort of chill, Lincoln. Why don't you just kick back with a nice cigar over in the Oval Office and just sort of hang, man. Just kind of be you. Got that hideous monstrosity of a face you have there, Lincoln. And that's just kind of hang out and enjoy being
What was
yourself.
that?
Lincoln knew he was ugly too, by the way. Don't think I'm picking on him. Lincoln actually was sort of self-deprecating about himself and his looks. He had a good sense of self, good sense of humor too. You know what else I'm gonna have a good sense of? The battlefield here in a moment when Sherman throws his battle scanner.
Scanner's up and running.
Find anything? Well, you found a meld canister that no one at all in the world gives a single fuck about. Fantastic.
Location confirmed. 'Cause 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 'c
Well, I suppose since that's the case, what we're going to do is just set up to raid. I mean, we'll just set up and go in. Tester, you're probably in about as good a spot as you're going to get. Marconi, likewise, probably in about as good a spot as he's going to be able to occupy. You know what? Don't path the stupid way. Why do you insist on pathing the idiot?
Okay.
Don't path like an idiot, Tudor. I'm so looking forward to XCOM 2's ability to path individual tiles out to your full movement. It's going to be nothing short of a thing of beauty. It really is. I really am excited about that. Gozen, I suppose you're going to path like an asshole too? No, Tomoe Gozen actually will path the right way. No, she will to what, here?
Heading out.
She'll path the not stupid way to there, but after that, yeah. Fantastic work, guys. Again, you make me so proud, guys. You make me so proud. So proud. I just, I want to put a note in each one of your lunch boxes every time before I send you out on a mission, just to let you know how proud I am of each and every one of you. Lincoln, if you pop a pod, you fucking piece of shit. I hate you forever, Lincoln. I hate you. I hate you forever. Yeah, now everybody's... Yeah, this is fucking fantastic, guys. Brilliant work. Excellent job, everyone. I'm really proud of all of you. My heart is about to burst with fucking pride. I'm swollen. I'm just, I am one of the 7 deadliest sins. Everybody's gonna be flanked and shot at, and the fact that it's drones is probably the only thing that's gonna keep like 3 people from getting killed here. I hate you guys so much. All of you. Just know deeply how much I hate you. Alright, take the double 86s. Admiral Nelson's gonna pull a kill here. So the drone is done. Our goal is gonna be to try and kill these pods without actually having to pop the outsiders. On the plus side, the only thing that's gonna be left are the 2 outsiders then. Marconi, 100%, 100%. Go ahead and take that shot, actually. Marconi with a little precise strike. Long distance dedication from the radio man. This one goes out to a drone that's missing most of its torso. Long distance dedication. No torso, this one's from you. My torso is gone by Johnny and the Torsos. Also, by the way, that would be the greatest name for a punk band of all time. If you're in a punk band, and especially if your lead singer is named Johnny, please consider the name Johnny and the Torsos for your punk band, because you can't do better. I mean, literally, it's the perfect name. Johnny and the Torsos with My Heart is on Fire, coming to you now. Gozen, you know, every kill you've got in this mission has been with suppression, and I'm surprisingly not okay with the fact that that one wasn't one of them. I was about to praise you for doing a good job, and then you did that. And now the praise is gone. Elizabeth Tudor gonna get a little damage with the carbine, and yeah, she couldn't actually see. Until that thing died, this tile was occupied, so the peek around didn't actually exist. And as soon as this thing died, the peek around happened and activated more fucking shit. Because that's the way mechanics work in XCOM, because line of sight and whatnot is largely a giant garbage fire. Sherman, please tell me you still have a shadow device. Of course you do not. Abraham Lincoln does not. We're boned. So we got 2 drones coming around. These guys are absolutely going to come out and play. I'd say we could go on Overwatch, but it's not even going to do us any good. Being on Overwatch here doesn't really help our situation at all. That drone's just going to step around the corner. That's all that's going to happen. The drone will step around the corner, they'll draw all the Overwatch, and then we're going to get boned by these 2 guys. We're going to have every ability in the game, by the way. I don't know if that was our Overwatch or our Close Encounters shot. It said Close Combat Specialist triggered, but we didn't fire 3 times. So this is... Could have been Overwatch, could have been Close Encounters. The problem is 9 damage is not going to be enough to kill an outsider. So that's... Yeah, he's going to take a poke at Gozen. This will hit and do damage. A 10 damage critical is fantastic. That guy probably has 140 aim, at a minimum. The other guy went on Overwatch. Didn't actually punch her armor, despite the fact that it was a critical. Let's take a look and see what abilities that guy has, just out of a sick, morbid curiosity. It's gonna be all of them. So he's an outsider commander, maximum rank. His aim is 72. Well, that's our chance to hit, sorry. He has Opportunist, ready for anything. Fantastic. So he's an opportunist, he has ready for anything. Lightning reflexes, close combat specialist, adaptive bone marrow, muscle fiber density, Sentinel, and damage control. That guy's gonna be fucking unkillable. All right then. This is the long war, folks, in a nutshell, right here, in a big bloody nutshell. Radio Man, let's start things off. Nobody is going to do more damage to this guy than the Radio Man, and no one else for the entire turn is really even going to be able to significantly injure him because of the aforementioned damage control. It's going to make this a real tough road to hoe. We're going to definitely need to make sure we have a shadow device at the end of this turn.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Lincoln does have lightning reflexes, so we can get this guy to take a poke at us.
All right.
That's going to miss. Damn near hit our little engineer there. Oh, look, she peeked out. She heard me. She's like, hey, he's talking about me. Yeah, I wasn't saying good things about you. I was talking about you, but it's not in a good way. Tudor, you have a shadow device. Well, that's just going to be your job. And Gozen also has a shadow device. I'd rather throw some grenades here, and Gozen is going to be a little better in the grenade and damage department. So let's go ahead and have her chuck this. Blowing up this fusion coil. We should not. We could use the Illyrium. We should not blow it up. I don't know how else we're going to kill that guy. And if we don't kill him, we're going to get a little close encounters action. I mean, that's going to happen. What if we bring Sherman? Does that cover Sherman? No. This is cover, though, right? Yes. Sherman has some shots. 40% is not good. 55% on a hollow target is significantly better. Let's go ahead and take that. This will do like 2 damage if it hits. 4. Elvis. Okay, there's some things we could do with Elvis. If we're going to shadow up at the end of the turn, we gotta have... If we're going to shadow up, this man has to be dead. The only way we can make that guy for certain be dead is if we destroy his cover so that we can go in the zone. Which means we still need a grenade. We just got to place it so that we don't blow up the... Can we do that? Can we place it so that it doesn't blow up? No, we absolutely can't. Alright, well, let's just throw it at this guy, then do some damage and shred his cover. There we go. 3 damage is nice, but largely irrelevant, because now that man is flanked. Abraham Lincoln's going to get a hit and run his ass. He's going to kill him with the first shot. That's beautiful. And this cat, 74%, will take it. He's real badly hurt. 10 damage as well. Well, now we just need to kill him. Tudor, you're not going to do that. You know what? I was thinking about suppressing, but it's the wrong move. Let's stick to the plan. We had a plan. We're going to stick to the plan. And the plan is use a damn shadow device. Custer can't see anything. He's going to steady his weapon. Elvis, I mean, I suppose we could bring you up into the vicinity, but I don't really... This guy can't go anywhere. I mean, if he try to come forward at Elvis, he's going to get shot. And if he gets shot, he'll die. This guy's probably going to kill himself with a close encounter shot, and it's not really a problem. He may alternatively take a move at Atlas King, because that'll be the only guy he can see. He might just take a shot at him. Or, yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. Oh, he's going to move and go on Overwatch. Oh, this is an Atlas King. Oh, man. Atlas King, wherever you are, son, I am so very deeply sorry. So very, truly, madly, deeply sorry. I'm as sorry as I am madly, deeply, and truly in love with you. It's, I feel real bad. William Tecumseh Sherman is not you. He's not you. He doesn't even pale in comparison to you, because there is no comparison. It's Sinead O'Connor time. Nothing compares to you, Atlas King. Nothing. Tudor could give us 2 damage with the suppression, but I would rather... Well, what I would rather do is try and get a capture. This guy has a carbine, though, not a rifle, and we don't really need carbine. Ah, fuck it. I mean, if we can capture a guy, why not capture him? At this point, it's really more force of habit than anything else, and we know this guy doesn't have close encounters, so there's nothing to fear about approaching him. And we'll take a capture attempt, because we can't not kill him. Lincoln, we have another unit that's going to be able to get... Well, we have another unit that'll be able to get a shot. If we stand here, he'll be flanked. Well, you know what? Let's do that first, just so that Lincoln...
Okay.
There's not some kind of move. This is can't miss, right? Okay, yes. And it can't not get us at least 1 damage. So that one will run Lincoln around. Lincoln throws the capture for no real reason. Other than I like to entertain Dr. Baldwin, I guess. And there you go.
Target's done. Chalk up another.
It is another outsider shard, I suppose, we could use if we need to build more skeleton keys. And being forced to build more skeleton keys is definitely not off the table. Aliens do exclusively Terra missions. I'm still wondering where the hell that Terra mission actually went to. What happened to that thing? Terra ships now? They're scouting with Terra ships? I hope not. Couple of promotions. Old goes in here picking up. The eternal question. Bombard or tandem warheads? This is a surprisingly difficult, sort of a tough choice to make because these are both really good. I think tandem warheads for Gozer. And broadside Custer picking up promotion. It's just lock and load for Custer. That one is easy. It's not like the whole Tomoe Gozen sort of Sophie kind of choice there. It's a very easy choice. 62 Illyrium, that's fantastic. 31 alloys, 12 weapon fragments, 26 meld, I don't even care. UFO power source intact, some damaged flight computers, an outsider shard, and a mechtoid core. So that was a pretty good little haul. What can we do with our newfound glut of Illyrium? Also, what have we got in the works? 2 reflex cannons, good. Plasma cannon, good. Plasma sniper rifle, doubly good. Firestorm, and 2 more satellites. We got a lot of shit coming in a pipe here. The pipeline's looking pretty full. It's as full as when Tony Hawk wasn't retired, when it was routinely doing mad tricks in a pipe. We should build something. What should that thing be, though? We do sort of need another plasma sniper rifle, but we can't build one. We need... Wait, no, we have enough. What am I missing? I'm short an alien heavy weapon? Really? What did I use them all for? All right, then. Well, that's interesting. What's a... we could build a reflex rifle, which is way shittier. It's a scatter blaster. Oh, this is all garbage. Really, the only weapon I kind of want is another... All right, so we're going to have to make capturing another Muton Elite sort of a priority. Very interesting. I think maybe we'll just sit... Ooh, you know what we should do? Ooh, I'm exciting myself. We should go down to the foundry and see if we can do advanced walker servos. Can we do that? Not mech close combat. No, I want walker servos. It ain't mech warfare. Advanced servo motors. Oh, there's our winner right there. Yeah, let's do that. Bam. I want me some walker servos. Hell yeah.
I'll make sure to notify you as soon as production is finished.
You do that, Dr. Shan, and I'm going to notify the folks watching that this episode is over. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot, and if you'd like to see more XCOM The Long War, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and Dr. Shan and I will go have some delicious pudding, and after we're done, we'll see you again soon.